Korean Adoptee Music Video React. Welcome back to KAD Music Video React. It's finally here. ITZY's highly anticipated comeback since Wannabe. Although Wannabe's not the album name, EP name, but that was their title song. Not Shy is here. I'm so ready. One thing I have to mention, which is really interesting, is that this is the most balanced ITZY song I've ever heard. What I mean by that is that there is no member that really outshines another, and they have the line distribution is pretty equal, and they all have moments to shine, so it's very balanced in that sense. You could say in Dala Dala, Yeji was the star. You could say in ITZY, it was a mix of Ryujin and Yuna. You could say Wannabe, Ryujin took the stage, maybe Yeji to an extent. This time, they all shine equally. You might think Leah seems to be the shining star, but you have to remember, none of the previous ITZY songs have ever really capitalized on Leah at all. So that's just a reaction of not really hearing her in the previous songs, you know? So it's not that she's shining brightly than everyone else, it's just she's finally getting a role beyond the background. And so all of them have their roles to play, and it has a very balanced song. This is pretty cool. They have some cool dancing in this, but I think it's really balanced, and that's why I enjoy the song so much. I don't like it more than Wannabe. Maybe because that shoulder move is so iconic with Ryujin, bringing that fierceness. But it's a really good song. It's really catchy with the refrain as well, which is what I always love about ITZY songs. Their refrains are always very catchy. So let's dive right into this. As usual, I give my thoughts while we watch together rather than wait and rewatch it frame by frame. I'm not going to do that. So we're going to watch together, going to comment in real time, and then I'm going to give some final thoughts and then my rating for the song at the end. So here we go. Look at Yuna looking fierce. I love the wanted posters. Gives that western sort of feel to it. But like location wise it doesn't make sense. You know, like I don't go like, yeah, this is the Wild West. This just looks like an alleyway in like Seoul. But like everything else is trying to make it look like the old Wild West. Love the car though. Look at the attitude by Yeji. Ryujin holding the revolver with the cowboy hat. He's driving off. You can see the desert. I love how they go right into it at the very beginning. Love this beat. See, now this is really cool. Leah's front and center at the very start of the song. You never see her do this. Go Ryujin. Always has some really addicting lines with her raps. I can agree with this. Uh-oh. It's a heist. It's a bank robbery. Or like carriage robbery. It's very reminiscent of the American Wild West. I love Ryujin starting that free hook with that rap. The Cobra. Literally love the instrumentals. I really like that refrain. It's very catchy. I love how they just stick their tongues out like they're like, hey, this is a fun song. You need any more reminders. Whew. I don't know why they keep laughing though. Uh-oh, they all got revolvers? Yeah, it's really cool to see Leah actually get an extended role than previous songs. Well, why wouldn't they take the car too? I love that hand move. It's not as kind of as the shoulder move, but I like the in the background. Ooh. They have such charisma. Now the song takes a little bit of a turn for this part. Now, make sure it's not stale anymore. I don't know how I feel about this part though. I think it's a little weaker than the rest of the song. I love the attitude they bring now. Not shy. I love it. Love it. Look at that charisma though. That's some alpha energy right there. I love that for ITZY. I'm surprised that you hear the chant of ITZY in the background. I think it actually works. I love them shooting the paintballs at them. Not shy. I don't know, I just really love the feel. I love it now, the credits, it's like all these desserts. It's like you think, like, well, you're wondering, like, what is in those crates? Money? Ice? Something? Nah, it's just cold desserts. Perfect. I love that. So, as you heard during the song, that I love the energy they bring. A lot of fierce energy, but that's the thing I love about ITZY is they're so unapologetic in their music. Think about Tala Tala, I'm Different, Icy, and then Wannabe, and now Not Shy. Like, their music is so interesting, and I just love the energy they bring. It's sort of like me against the world, like I don't care what you think sort of energy, and it fits them perfectly. And they're so charismatic. I said it before, but I can't stop saying how charismatic they are. Usually it's only like Ryujin or Yeji, but like that time Lee was really charismatic. Yuna can be charismatic, but I think the front and center role she had in the dancing and the refrain of this song really helped with that image. Chaeryeong she's sort of charismatic. I don't think she just has had her opportunity yet to really unleash it, but with that whole dance, it's like it highlights even her. I think she could be very charismatic. I think they just haven't figured out how to showcase her properly yet. I wouldn't be surprised if the next title song that they do is Chaeryeong has a bigger role. Now everyone except Chaeryeong has had a bigger role. Leah sort of, like she had a bigger role, but that's because she's had very small roles in the past. Which leads me to think this song is very balanced because I felt everyone overall had enough lines and no one outshone the other. Everyone was shining pretty brightly. Chaeryeong was a little less than the rest, but it's still very, very balanced to me. I love that refrain. I love their instrumentals. You know, the fast pace, like it's not like but it's like that fast pace with the high pitched instrumental background. I sort of like how like ITZY doesn't go crazy on their vocal range as they have to every time in every song. I like how they started Sade, or except for like those interesting like solo parts like Leah did, where like the refrain is very low pitched. I enjoyed that. I think it really matched with the mood of like I don't give a blank about anything. You know, sort of that attitude that they can bring. I know I'm rambling, but final grade, I'll give this 9 out of 10. I know it's really high, but I enjoyed it that much, and that's how much esteem I have and bias I have for ITZY. I like ITZY to that extent. Is that maybe in our song this would be 8 out of 10, but knowing ITZY and how they do it, and I know how their songs, even more over time, grow on me. So even the first time, I love it. But I know this song will grow to me to be even higher than this rating, so preemptively giving it a 9 out of 10. It's right now in my head 8 out of 10, but I know once I listen a couple more times, it will definitely be 9 out of 10. So it's 9 out of 10 for this very balanced ITZY song, ITZY's Unite. This is great. You have to remember, ITZY's only been around for about a year. What they have done in 1 year is mind-boggling. They already had a US showcase tour, which I went to one of their performances. They already had #1 hits in Korea multiple times. Just saying. Sky's the limit for this group. Don't sleep on them. Get on the ITZY bandwagon. Get it? Because Wild West. Right now. Become a fan of ITZY. Become a ITZY. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling. But yeah, thank you so much. please like, subscribe, share, and comment below with what future music videos you want me to cover. Whether new songs or maybe you want me to take a look at some older songs too, you know. I'm totally down for that as well. Thank you so much for coming out to watch KAD Music Video React. See you next time. Korean Adoptee Music Video React.